devil tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. Oh, you will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas party. We'll do some caroling and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. The Christmas tree and the happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Match the badge for Lulu, please, the badge. Yep. Lou. There you are, darling. I hope I got them round the right way. I hope so. My dearest Lulu.
Yes.
You are a survivor, aren't you? So am I. We wouldn't be on the show if we weren't, would we?
May I say I consider it an honour to be on your show. I've been watching religiously and I think it's excellent.
It is, isn't it? It is. I've been listening to that little voice of yours. I travel about a bit. I hear many accents, many little voices.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit like Professor Rex Higgins, was it? In Right Fair Lady. Do you remember? He could tell where people came from, even what side of the street they came from by the way they spoke. And I'm listening to you. Is there a hint of Australian that I can hear? Because, no, not just because you adore me, and I'm a bit of a role model for so many little boys. But there's a link, isn't there? A spooky old link with Australia. At one stage in your life, there was.
You mean when I was married to Boris Gibb?
Yes.
Yes, because and they're not actually Australian, but they lived there for many, many years.
They did, the little
And
Gibbs, the Bee Gees.
Yes. They adored you, and they used to talk about you all the time to me.
Was that the reason why the marriage broke up? But what went wrong in that marriage with that little boy?
I don't know. It's very difficult to say. We were both very young.
Yeah.
I mean, I put it down to that because I really don't know what the answer is.
Blame it on you.
Then
Yes,
you-
I think you can, Lulu. I think so. I'm sorry you can. Because
You're
before
so
my
understanding, you know
husband,
that?
I am. I'm
So
a bit of a mother
understanding.
figure. Before I married my husband, Norm, there was someone else.
Really?
There was. I've never revealed this, but I feel I can. I can. There was someone else, a boy, a nice type of a boy, and, it was quite serious. We were talking, talking quite seriously. But it didn't come to anything. It did break up. I think it was youth, inexperience, and he made me sick. He did.
You're very frank.
Yes, I couldn't stand him, but darling, you're happily married now, my darling, aren't you?
I am.
I can see that. We can feel it too. I think happiness is something, that is very detectable.
Okay.
You can hide sadness, but you can't hide happiness, I think so. Love the frock, don't you? Look, do you ever have any hassles with your tassels? Like a duffel coat with wandering toggles. Who is your present husband?
Oh, his name is John Frieda. His name is John Frieda, and he's a hairdresser.
Frieda, isn't that spooky?
Is it?
Because my son Kenny has a friend called Frieda. And he is a hairdresser too. His real name is Fred, but they call him Frieda in the family. They do. Oh, darling, I'd love your little hubby to pamper my follicles.
organise it.
Do you ever get jealous of the other women whose hair he runs his eager fingers through, do you?
No,
I don't.
I think I might if it was with someone like you, you know, someone elegant and
Darling, no. Sweet of you to say so. You don't mean that, you're just saying it, a stupid woman. No, I mean that in a caring and a maternal way, I do. I mean, when you first did your hair, did you know then, or did it slowly happen?
Slowly. Happened slowly. Yes, I liked him, and then it developed into a relationship. It's rather lovely,
I think
really.
that's
Very
nice.
romantic.
You didn't hurry. It was nice and slow, and you kept making appointments.
Yes.
Or was it you found you weren't cancelling? Was that it, perhaps? Aren't I getting on well with this mite? Your hair is very, very pretty. It is your own, isn't it?
Yes, actually,
It's gorgeous.
It's my own.
It is,
Yes.
done by John Frieda. And do you find you get a bit obsessed with hair? Are you a bit into hair?
I've always been obsessed with hair.
A little bit of a fetish, perhaps?
It definitely is. It definitely is. When I was a little
bring
girl.
Pearl, she's a lovely girl. You, Lulu!
Leslie Patterson! I thought I'd aborted you!
Fair enough, Edna. Point taken, Dame Edna. Point taken. If you knew Lulu like I know Lulu...
I'm sorry, Lulu. I'm sorry, but that man has been going downhill for years. I just was speeding up the process.
You don't apologise to me.
No, with this wonderful technology. He's ghastly. You know, he's on a
Spits over
shoot
everybody.
now. He's on a shoot. He's going to the London Weekend Psychiatric Department. He is. It's going to be cold turkey for Les Patterson this Christmas. We'll take a break while they dry him out. Welcome back. I'm adoring this scintillating interview, this in-depth probe, this unforgettable experience that I'm having with you. Absolutely unforgettable, darling. What were we talking about? Your childhood. Now, tell me a little bit about Lulu's childhood. Where were you born?
I was born in Glasgow, in Scotland.
In Scotland, in
Yes,
Glasgow.
Glasgow, yes.
Christmas in that part of the world.
Yes.
What was it like?
Well, Christmas actually is kid stuff. It's all for the kids. What we really look forward to, us grown-ups, is Hogmanay.
Hogmanay.
The New Year.
I've heard of that. What do you do that we don't?
Everybody, well, that you don't. Everybody gets blotto. Completely blotto. They get drunk. And everybody likes to sing at our parties in Glasgow. You don't stand around with cocktails, you know, you get up and you do your stuff. And my father was a great singer, Edna. He used to, as the night would wear on, he'd get more and more inebriated. And he would talk a wee bit slower. And he would sing very slow. He'd say, I'll just sing a wee song. He'd say, I've learned a life that's full. I've travelled each and every highway, but more, much more than this. I did it my way.